Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you for joining me for this video, and we're going to be discussing Cade Cunningham, the expected #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma State on Thursday's NBA draft. So there's a lot to like about his game. I mean, he's got a long wingspan that exceeds, 7 feet. And he's the kind of guard that, even though he's a point guard, you really could put him at the 1, 2, or 3, at 6'8", and that wingspan and the way that he's gifted with the basketball. There's a lot of things that he can do. But when he's at his best when he's crossing up defenders over there, and he's pretty much, dishing out the ball to teammates, stepping back, taking jumpers, got a deadly three-point shot as well. I mean, the kid's got a lot to like about his game, obviously, to be considered the #1 pick. So there's just so many things to talk about with his game in reference to that. But for this particular video, though, for the most part, at least early on, he has agreed to an endorsement deal with Nike. Sources tell ESPN it is believed to be the highest earning shoe deal among players in this draft class. So that goes to show that, yeah, obviously, if Nike's after you, you're doing something right. So this is absolutely great for Cunningham. I'm sure that he and his family's got to be they've got to be thrilled right now. I mean, to be picked up by Nike, that is absolutely amazing. In terms of the details of how much we're looking at exactly, I'm sure that information will be released probably a little later, if not today, then sometime soon, in terms of how much. I'm really interested myself. But yeah, that is absolutely fantastic for him. So, yeah, he's got a lot to be excited about this week. I mean, with the draft coming up, I mean, will he be the first player like everybody expects to be selected here? I mean, he's a big guard, obviously, that, controls the pace of the game extremely well, pretty polished, especially for his age. Coming out as a freshman, he showed a lot of maturity. So there's really a lot to like about him. But what I like the most is his vision and decision making. I think that's what's going to help him at the next level. And obviously, he's going to benefit from being at the NBA level where there's, going to be a lot more spacing and stuff. So that's stuff that's really going to bode well for Cade Cunningham. Just to talk a little bit about his background, at Oklahoma State, or even before Oklahoma State in high school. He went to a high school in Florida, Mount Vernon High School. He was the winner of the 2020 Naismith High School Player of the Year trophy and was the first Oklahoma State signee to ever win the award. Also earned the National Player of the Year awards from Max Preps and Mr. Basketball USA. One of just 12 players to ever earn a grade of .9999 or better in the history of 247 Sports since 2003, which makes him the highest rated point guard and highest rated Oklahoma State University signee of the recruiting rankings era. And so obviously he came out as a 5-star. So he did a lot of things, a lot of things. He led his academy to an unanimous #1 ranking with a 25-0 record and averaged a margin of 39 points in terms of victory at the high school level. So let's talk about a little bit about his collegiate career at Oklahoma State. I won't dive too deep into this, but he became the first player in program history to be named the Associate Press All-American First Team, just the second Oklahoma State University player to ever be named a consensus First Team All-American and first since Bob Curlin back in 1944 to 46. So you have to go a ways back for that one. The Wayman Tisdale Award winner as the top freshman in college basketball, and also named First Team All-American by the USBWA and the NABC, The Athletic, USA Today, and others. It was the finalist for the Naismith Trophy and the John R. Wooden Award, and just the 4th player in league history to earn Big 12 Player and Freshman of the Year honors in the same season. So, yeah, that puts him in the same conversation as guys like Marcus Smart, Michael Beasley, and Kevin Durant. So, absolutely fantastic career. So, high expectations for him, but I have no doubt that he will live up to those expectations, and I cannot wait to see how this draft is going to play out Thursday. And, yeah, there's a lot to love about him. So, certainly, he's the kind of guy that you certainly want to lead your team. So, but with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, I look forward to bringing more content to you. So make sure if you have not already that you like and subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new to the channel, you like NBA content, NFL content, college sports content. Definitely provide all of that on this channel. So definitely do consider subscribing. But with that being said, thanks again for watching and see you guys next time.